Over the next several months, Fox 34 will share home improvement ideas that will turn your current home into your dream home. Featuring creative outdoor spaces, the newest in home appliances, home repair ideas that will make your utilities more economical, and information on how to fund your next home improvement project. I hope you'll join me every weekend right here on Fox 34 News Now to see many ways to create an inviting living space. New home construction is at an all-time high in the Lubbock area. Superior Homes make sure they give their customers personal attention, building just 4 homes a year.
If I do more than that, then quality gets away from me. And, I'm the superintendent, I'm the foreman, I'm the owner. I'm the one who has to go through and look at everything and double check and make sure that things are done correctly. And if they're not, then that falls on me. So that's why I take it personal. This is what I do.
The entire process starts with the architectural design, and Superior Homes has a superior partner who they work with.
Everything from, the square footage, how many bedrooms we have. There's a lot of factors that go into it. We partner with a really good architect firm here in town, ADG Designs. Aaron is a really good friend of mine, and we sit down and we start talking about things, from the size of everything. Like I said, the square footage, the bedrooms, how many garages, the concept of how we want it to look. And I really put myself in a position to where it's like, how would I feel if I were buying the house? How would I want it to look? So that's the most important phase to me.
Superior Homes is built on trust. There are so many factors that go into building a home, including educating the customer.
We encourage customers to come out and see the build and the quality that we're bringing to the table. We like to show them exactly what they're buying and what the process and what the phasing is for constructing these houses. There's a lot of uneducation that's been in the industry, and I feel really with us showing our customers and explaining the differences of the types of products and materials that we use, it makes our customers feel a lot more better about their purchase.
Superior Homes features experienced builders who know the importance of using quality products and materials. They make a commitment to each and every customer because superior products adds to the life and beauty of the home.
Our passion for what we do and how we do it. Our level of approach is very personal and very passionate, very dedicated.
Superior Homes offers various incentives to their customers, starting with a rate buy-down plan.
With the interest rates being the way that they are, we understand that there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of skepticism in the market. And so what we're trying to help our customers do is buy down that rate. Terms vary, different mortgage, programs vary, but we certainly want to help customers any way that we can.
There is an industry standard that home builders must adhere to, but TJ says that Superior Homes goes above and beyond what is required. They not only meet those requirements, they exceed it.
So there's a baseline standard that the Texas Builders Association sets for us, and we have to abide by that, but our focus is to raise that standard and that quality by offering and using superior products for our new construction homes.
TJ doesn't see the housing market slowing down anytime soon.
We have seen a an increase in home buying and sales. It's very much a seller's market right now, and we're very optimistic. We're very positive about the foreseeable future.
Remodeling your home is more than just the inside. Many are upgrading their lawns as well, and one way to do that is through a sprinkler system.
So if a homeowner wants to do it themselves, they can come to us, bring a layout of their property, and we'll do them a design of a sprinkler system, let you know how much all the parts and pieces cost, give you a full parts takeoff and materials list of what you need. Or if you don't want to do it yourself, we deal with multiple contractors and can give you contractors' names that would be willing to help you out. You can see behind me all the parts and pieces you need to build a system. We have sitting right here. We do what we call countertop designs. So if somebody doesn't want to wait on something fancy, we can just sketch it out on a napkin for you and help you find the parts and pieces you need. A lot of the new construction guys, they're putting sprinkler systems in on their new houses. So if you're a first-time home buyer, your house is liable to have a sprinkler system. When you upgrade that to a larger house, you're kind of spoiled, so you want one. I tell people all the time, once you've had one, you're gonna always have one. So we can absolutely help with that.
Besides the sprinkler system, there's several other ways to upgrade your home.
We have landscape lighting. We have Exmark lawnmowers. We have Makita handheld tools. We do agricultural irrigation, drip irrigation. We've tried to be diversified over the years, so there's multiple things. One thing that we do get a lot when people come in here is, oh, you have that, and oh, you have that, and oh, you have that. I didn't know you had that. Great. So just general public people coming in here see that we have things and tend to come back. With the world we live in now, it tends to start with the website. People look at that and then call, and a website's one thing, but actually putting your hands and touching things are a big selling point. Like with the lawnmowers and Makita stuff, we actually have demo units that you can come out and run them around our yard that we've got out there, try out your stuff, make sure it's not too heavy, let your wife hold it if you want to. So definitely coming in, the website is one thing, but actually coming in and looking at parts and pieces, letting us showing you stuff is a huge deal.
Jeremy says that COVID, in a strange kind of way, actually helped their business.
People were stuck at home and they wanted to work in their yard. You can't go anywhere. That was something big that they wanted to do, was fix up their outdoor living spaces. Irrigation was a big part of that. So we actually had a huge retail influx because there weren't enough contractors in town to get all the work done. So people were coming in to do it themselves. And once they started coming in to do it themselves, again, we saw that where they were, oh, I didn't know you had lawnmowers. Oh, I didn't know you had Makita tools. So as horrible as COVID was for everybody, it kind of created a new customer base for us, I would say.
Watermaster is a family business. Two of Jeremy's sons work there as well. He wouldn't have it any other way.
Very passionate about helping people, whether it be on the sprinkler system side, moving. People actually ask me a lot what I do, and I tell them I move water. Which way do you want to do it? Do you want to do irrigation? Do you want to do pipelines, drip? We do a lot of moving of water. I love helping customers. I'm very passionate. When I have people leave here, I want them to say, that was a great experience, and those guys were absolutely helpful.
It's hard to see a lot of the work Watermaster does because it's all underground.
We say irrigators are like cemeteries. We bury our mistakes.
The Watermaster showroom is located at 6001 Marcia Sharp Freeway. You can come by and see all of those things in person, or you can check out their website. Any renovation or addition to your home starts up top. You need to always be sure that your roof is up to par.
A good roof is important to have because, that's going to take care of your components inside your house. You want to make sure you have a good building, a good roof. Therefore, if you're having a good roof, you're going to be protected. The wind, and then, of course, from time to time, we'll get the hailstorms. So, it's always good to keep up with your roof, You want to go ahead and maybe clear out any tree debris. And you just want to, get on the roof and take a look. You don't want to do it every week, but, at least, maybe once a year, have your roof checked.
Louise says it's not always the entire roof that needs to be replaced.
Sometimes, you may have a few shingles that need to be replaced. If you have a windstorm, occasionally you are going to lose a few shingles. And it also going to depend how old is the roof. The older the roof, the weaker the shingles get. So, yes, most of the time, if you have a few shingles missing, you can replace those. That don't mean that you have to replace the complete roof.
Louise has a family connection to the roofing business.
My dad used to be a roofer, and so I was always around roofing. So ever since I was like maybe 13, 14, I've always been around the roofing business.
He says there are definite advantages to dealing with a local company.
You want to hire somebody that's going to be here, if anything happens to your roof. Somebody that has been established, somebody that here locally. Why hire somebody from out of town? There's plenty of roofing companies here in town, and we're one of them.
Liberty Roofing is one of many roofing choices, but Luis feels the time that his company takes to get the job done right sets them apart.
We take a lot of pride on what we do. We don't like to rush to the jobs. We like to make sure that we inspect for instance, the decking. You want to make sure that you have a good solid decking before you apply a shingle.
Wintertime is not the best time to put on a new roof.
Typically, we kind of slow down. You don't want to do any roofing when it's so cold because the shingles get brittle, they don't seal, and they'll break through the installation process. So you want to have a nice, warm day for the shingles to seal properly. You don't want to rush things when it comes to doing a roof. You want to make sure that you do it right. That way you can, be proud of what you're doing when you're doing it. Typically, depending on the size of the roof, but typically, a roof can go for maybe 1 day. If the roof is bigger, it could be 2 days. It all depends on the size. But typically, a normal average roof could go for a day. The most popular shingle would be a 30 laminated shingle, and quite frankly, that's what I would put on my roof. That's a good shingle, and it's gonna last you a good long time, and it's a good shingle.
Luis walks us through the process for a new roof.
Well, if you're not sure if you need a new roof, the main thing is, just having a local roofing company come out and do an inspection. We're gonna look for wind damage or hail damage, and that's typically what the insurance companies pay for if you have wind or hail damage. Now, if somebody installed a roof and it was not installed properly, then the insurance probably won't pay for that replacement because that would be considered poor workmanship. But anyways, if you get a hold of us, we'll come out, do the inspection. If it's necessary, we'll come out and meet the roofing adjuster.
Luis says helping people is a good feeling.
And it's also a blessing, when they tell you, hey, I'm glad I went ahead and contacted you guys. So yes, and like I said, we take a lot of pride in what we do. We never rush things. We're not pushy with the customer. If we come out and they don't feel comfortable with us, well, that's it. I mean, you don't have to hire us, but we'll try to help in any way possible.
The most popular room in a house to remodel is the kitchen. If that's the case for you and your family, the best place to start in Lubbock is RadioLab.
People always want to improve their homes, and so we're heavily involved in that kitchen part of the remodel with a lot of folks, and it's a fun project, but obviously can be an expensive project, so people are always trying to be efficient too with their project dollars.
To spend those dollars, you have several options. Many decisions need to be made as you pick out major appliances.
If they're starting with a whole new kitchen where they may be changing cabinetry, the decision may be whether to go with a wall oven versus a range, whether to go with electric cooking versus gas cooking. And obviously that's been excuse the pun, hot topic of late. But the interesting part is that the size of refrigeration has changed. So refrigerators, there's lots of different options in refrigerators today that weren't here 10 years ago.
Adding to that hot topic, do you want gas? Do you want electric? There's even a third option.
Induction is that third option, which is electric, but it cooks with magnets instead of just regular elements under the glass top in an electric format. And those cooktops actually are more efficient than gas, and so they can boil that stock pot of water faster. They can simmer very, very low. You do have to have proper cookware because, again, it's cooking with magnetic induction. But a great technology, but we still have a lot of passionate folks that prefer gas cooking because, especially if they're really into cooking, they want to have that chef-type kitchen in their home.
What if you're not a great chef? Cooking is not your thing. Technology makes it easier for you. Try this for Thanksgiving.
You just put the turkey in and it'll take care of it itself. And a lot of them are Wi-Fi, so you don't preheat the oven while you're still at the grocery store purchasing that turkey.
Refrigerators, ranges, dishwashers, even washers and dryers. RadioLab has it all. Jeff has been in the business pretty much his whole life, starting with family many years ago.
My family, my father, my uncle started this business 75 years ago. So I kind of grew up in it. My ownership part of it's been a little over 2 decades. We've got, we think, the best knowledge and the best installation in this whole region. We've been blessed over the years to build friendships with our customers. People that shopped with us maybe once, sometimes we're in the 3rd generation even of customers that are shopping with us. So I feel like that the friendship component is not just you're a customer, you're a friend.
Visit the showroom at 4902 50th Street or go online to RadioLabBrandSource.com.
And there is a lot more options today than there was even 10, 15 years ago. So maybe the last time they made changes to the kitchen. So with the products we have today, it can change lifestyle for sure, but we can also integrate not just the technology, but some new fun fashion.
Homeowners have a choice to make. Do I move or do I renovate the home I currently own? The majority today have decided to remodel their current home.
It's becoming more and more popular to do it, especially with an increase in interest rates. People are wanting to stay at their home more. So it's becoming a more popular thing to use the equity that you have in your home to make it the dream home that you wanted it to be. So I think a lot of people are realizing that they can turn the home that they have into exactly what they want using money that they already have that you didn't know you could use.
Catherine explains how equity in your home can go to work for you.
You have all this equity that you have put into your home, basically a savings account that you just never touched. So you have all this built-in equity that you can use, and it's extremely beneficial. There's different options on what you can do as far as getting out that equity. A lot of people right now are doing what's called a home equity line of credit. We can take 80% of the value of your home, and that's how much money we can get you back. The benefit of a home equity line of credit is it's just like a credit card. So you use it, you spend it, you pay it back, use it again. Within 5 years, just keep using it. So you want to renovate, you want to pay down bills, do whatever you want with it. That's your money, you've paid into it. It's your savings account that you haven't touched for however long you've been in the house.
If there's not enough equity in the house, you need to get a contractor involved.
Let's get a budget. Let's see what that's going to look like. Let's get the house appraised with that new budget and see how much equity you're going to have once all that work's done. And then you can use that money to fully renovate your house, add an addition to it. I mean, whatever you wanted to do to the home, do it.
Contacting the bank should be step one in your planning.
Yes, and that should be in any step. Purchasing, renovating, whatever it is, if you have a thought in your head, contact us first. Let us run through the numbers. Let us show you what it's gonna look like. Because you wanna see what that payment's gonna be, or you wanna see if it's gonna fit into your budget. If you just jump the gun and you start doing it, and then you realize it doesn't fit in the budget, sometimes that can put you right in a pickle. So let us help you first, show you what that's gonna look like, and then we'll go from there.
The bank will help you every step of the way.
I can help them with all of it. We have some contractors that we've worked with in the past for home renovation. We have builders that we've worked with in the past. So we can give you a referral list to help you call, always call, talk through, ask them questions, see how they run their business. We can give you all of that contact information to help you.
We're gonna hold your hand application through closing. Every member of our team is local, so we're not talking to an underwriter somewhere else in the country. Everybody is right here at the bank, and we are going to update you every step of the process and make sure that you're comfortable, you know exactly what's going on, and give you that comfort level. Something that's unique to us is most banks, when you go do a mortgage with them, they're going to originate your loan and they're going to sell your loan to another investor. We actually have the option to keep your loan and service your loan here at Lubbock National Bank. So that means when you have an issue, you call me. You call someone right here that's in Lubbock. You make your payment here at Lubbock National Bank. And a lot of people really like that. You can run into issues making your payment to a big bank or a big mortgage company that's not local.
The most gratifying part is the success stories.
I have a lot of customers that come back and they'll be like, we love our pool, we love our cabana we added on, or that addition we added was just perfect. So I mean, I do love when they do come back and tell me how it went or show me pictures of it.
Thank you for watching this episode of Look Around Lubbock. I hope you enjoyed learning about new home building and home improvement trends. Please visit these local businesses to see more ideas of how you can turn your home into your dream home. Join us right here on Fox 34 every Saturday at 12:30 and 6:30, Sunday 1 and 6:30 to learn new ways you can create that perfect living space.